Alright, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all all the different base types, what y'all need for y'all's bases, information for starting off early game at least, and anything else, tips, tricks, and cool stuff that y'all might want to know. I'm starting off today as a level 250, and I have a little bit of cool stuff on, but regardless of that, anybody can do this. This is more or less for the people starting off the game and that might not know as much. What you're going to want to start off and do is you're going to want to grab some wood. You can use, I think you get a stick at the very beginning of the game. You're going to want to use that stick and you're going to want to find trees and rocks. You can use any different type of rock. I would suggest just the regular rocks since they give you more than the ore rocks, which you can see right here. Early game, you're going to want lots of things, but you're going to really want to focus on your stone and your wood. So right now, we're going to be focusing on bases, of course. So there are 6 different layouts for bases in this game. There's a small wood base, small stone base, medium wood base, medium stone base, large wood base, and a large stone base. In today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all demonstrations with the medium wood base, as it is one of the easier ones to work with. I'll just plop it down right there. You know, there's some grass coming out, but don't even worry about that. It won't affect your build whatsoever. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start off the game and you're going to want to instantly start building, correct? You're going to want to try to build to protect yourself because there's a lot of hostile things in this game. That could be either players, bosses, mobs, anything really. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to probably join a tribe early game. This is my friend. We're in a private server, but I'll show you exactly how you just join his tribe. Once you're in a tribe, you get this thing called a totem. Totems allow you to respawn near the area of your teammates. Totems are very good in the game, except for one thing. They can be destroyed. Things on your base will stay there and save. You do have a limit on how many things that you can place inside of your base, but I've only ever encountered that problem once. So usually for a starting base, you're going to want your standard walls, more than likely. You're going to probably want a standard gate, and probably a couple of chests, maybe a planter box to get your fruits and your vegetables, your little farm going, if you would. Your chests, and your campfires. Now, if you do end up running out of resources, which you most likely would, since you don't really have a lot of backspace to begin the game off, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find these trees and these rocks. You're going to want to mine them, and you're going to want to collect anything that they drop. I don't need the silver at this point in the game, but you can pick it up if you need. Right now I'm just needing stone and wood. So it even tells you in the little crafting recipe right there that I'm going to need 7 wood and 4 stone to build this large campfire. And once you put ores or food next to this campfire, as you can see from these stones that I just mined, it's going to show you a green progress bar. This progress bar will eventually fill all the way up and it'll end up smelting your ore. Now, your campfires do have durability on them as well. You will need to fuel them with either coal or wood. And they do die out. They'll instantly start back up. There's nothing else that you'll need to do except drop the items near it. So you can see from the silver, just standing near the fire, it turned itself into a silver bar. Alright, so just in case y'all didn't know, this is the totem. I do believe you can place it on your base, yes. So this is the thing that allows you to do all the cool stuff. Before I do in this video, I want to show y'all one more cool trick to stop some higher level players from actually getting into your base. If you vertically stack 2 walls on top of each other like this, you want to get it flush because if you don't and you have a little ridge poking out, it'll allow players to cling onto the edge. You usually want players that are higher level like me don't attack lower people, but if they were to, then you would want something, a defense mechanism, I guess. it'll stop them from jumping over your walls and getting straight into your base. See how I just so easily jumped over and I can get into all your chests and I can get all your stuff. So what you want to do is you want to double stack the walls like that. One last trick before I do go. I do think that there is, yes, beds. Beds are something that are very, very useful in this game. You're going to want to set your spawn by pushing the F or X button on the Xbox. Same with the chests. I believe it's X for the access button and RB for the lock button. But beds are very useful because they allow you to respawn at this exact position. So let's just say I were out here. I won't go too far, but let's just say I were out here and I were to die. I'll just reset my character to show you an example. I'll just drop my boots, but that's okay. And then I were to respawn again. After I set my spawn, I'm going to respawn right here at that bed. That's very useful for wanting to stay on your base, wanting to get back fast, or just any other things. I hope y'all did enjoy today's video, and more will be coming out soon. Just stay tuned, y'all.